Let's continue through this. I'm at the Pillar of Ember.
Didn't
Oh,
you
my
say
goodness.
fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight? Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and get your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You
they're
want
not
to see some
correct.
photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
What the?
Shut up! Can't we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
Where are you going? Okay, what the fuck is happening? Please drop in this like spot and stay there. Where are they moving? Why do they keep trying to move to the middle? Yeah, this is just not working. The problem is they keep trying to move to the fucking weird-ass spots. They keep trying to move back to the wrong areas. It's really annoying. And for some reason, they won't connect to the thing. Why? What? Okay, now you're connecting. Oh no, it's just you have fucking pitiful-ass range. There we go. Jesus.
Is this what we're looking for? What do we do with it?
I once got Boreas to explain to me how he stores his soul inside objects. All I need to do is transfer it to my sword. Just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best step back a bit.
Still gonna get hit by it.
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either.
Why do you laugh?
Sorry, I just think the fact you're ruminating on this is all the proof you need that you have love in your heart. I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends, you'll have found your own answer to the question of how to love.
No.
Basically, he's assumed it.
Wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh, sure enough. This place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should still be usable. Purifying the abyssal corruption would definitely be a safe approach. Could you try reversing the corruption? Not purifying it, exactly, but separating out the Roland part from the wolf spirit.
So, keep the Roland part intact as well as the wolf spirit part?
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, to view Roland's memories. As they say, know thyself, know thy enemy. Understanding our foe is our surest path to defeating him. Let me
Well,
think.
thanks, Mark.
How was it explained to me? Ah, yes. Focus on a single thought within the 1,000 winds. Capture that unique wisp before it blows away.
I have no idea what that means.
Actually, neither do I.
What, bruh?
Sounds like something a certain tone-deaf bard would come up with when he can't think of anything meaningful to say.
I thought it might mean something to you. Now, Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name. I'm thinking the same basic principles should apply here.
Okay, but back then, we had a boat and a net. This time, we don't have anything at all.
This wolf spirit fragment is like a puddle compared to the Night Kingdom. No need for a boat.
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. They can create a net, or they can create a rope. They can separate love from hatred, and they can bind objects and events together. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland.
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup Rostam, Knight of Boreas, from 500 years ago. It was meant for his disciple, the White Knight, Roland.
That's a heck of a thing to have sitting in your back pocket. That should be in a fucking museum.
After Rostam lost his life in the Abyssal Calamity, Roland left Mondstadt to wander to Vat. Grandmaster Arundelen wanted to deliver this letter to him. But trying to track Roland down was like chasing a shadow. He never did find him. And so this letter has been sitting at the Knights of Favonius headquarters ever since.
Quite the antique, then.
Yeah, I'm honestly not sure.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Plans for every contingency?
What can I say? Some people like to wait till they've got all their ducks in a row before taking the first step, but I prefer to dive on in and plan as I go. I've been doing it that way for the whole expedition. But anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely.
Still wish it was using the alternate outfit for a lot of these cutscenes and stuff. It's just so weird to look at the old clunky models when we have the new, perfectly functional models.
Whoa. It actually worked?
You really are making this up as you go along.
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed. Just like he said.
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this tragic fate, there's only one path. A great and ancient kingdom was wrongfully cursed, turning its inhabitants into monsters! The code of chivalry tolerates not such injustice. If Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you my loyalty.
Hoyo, if you make Roland a playable character, the amount, like, it doesn't matter if he becomes any part of the story or if he's, like, important, like, to any of the stuff, if he shows up or as anything. It doesn't matter. If you make him a playable character, you will make fucking bank. Trust me on this.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity farewell. I dare say you must find it quite ironic, Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, that's Conrian. That's a Conrian eye.
That eye. Dainsleif? No. It bore a striking resemblance, but that wasn't him.
Nah, he was just another
While he
Conrian.
gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be?
The visionary, better
So
Fulmir.
that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw a revelation from the visionary. Once he had learned of Conria's
Oh,
fate,
God.
he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice. So he surrendered himself to the abyss.
Give me a minute. Ban. What is this name? Ward of Mutation 2. For Viewbot Cringe. Get out of here, bitch.
Giving them his knowledge, his power, his everything. That's why the abyss can replicate him.
Uh-oh. Does this mean we have to take on the Visionary this time?
Unlikely.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, both the Wild Hunt and Roland would be acting with far more lethal precision. But even without the Visionary's input, Roland still has an intel advantage we can't afford to underestimate. Every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes and ears. We need to think one step ahead if we want to outmaneuver him. And on that note, I have a plan I want to discuss with you. Well, the fewer people who know, the less likely it is to get leaked.
Yeah, we don't get to see it again.
That about covers it. Sorry to ask so much of you again.
No way, it's too dangerous. It kind of reminds me of this one D&D campaign I heard about. Apparently, at some point at the beginning of a session, there was this plan that everyone had known about. Everyone was talking about a plan that had happened before the session. But because it happened before the session, none of the players actually knew what the plan was. And they ended up never learning because they were like, because the DM kept going, would you like to learn about what this plan was? And they're like, no, of course not. We already know what it is. It's the plan. It kind of reminds me of the Greco, the thing he always does, which is really funny. I love how Sutra portrayed the thing Greco always does, which is just the most confusing thing ever. Meanwhile, the thing that Mikey was actually doing was just taking his two sets of fingers and just splitting them apart. It's really funny. Like, he had a set of fingers which was just his pinky and ring, and the other was the index and middle, and he's just splitting them apart. That's it. It's funny.
No plan is free of risks. At least this one actually gives us a shot at fully eliminating the danger posed by this ancient god. If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins.
Anselm?
Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Who's Anselm?
Oh, there has to be another way. Like a backup plan?
Oh, this dude! It's the expedition team. He's the garrison commander. Forgot about him. Okay, so it's just an NPC.
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully retrieved the wolf spirit fragment here.
Nope. It's a total disaster.
Come on, we're out of time. You'll just have to trust me on this one.
Your decision on your own. What do you mean a difficult position here?
What can I say? I'm not the Grand Master for nothing.
I definitely really like... Oh. Okay, well, I'm good for now. Plus, I don't really always trust
What's
you.
the
When
situation?
We ran into resistance almost as soon as we set off.
Good call. Locating the wolf spirit fragment is our key objective.
Well, it seems the enemy figured as much too. Before we ran into trouble, this is the search area we decided on. The two teams are holed up here and here.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now.
The logistics company is standing by.
Hanefa,
Designated drop point reached. The logistics company was assisting Aino with the production of the strategic reserve, but after learning of the situation on the front line, they requested to be dispatched immediately.
Amazing. Just in the nick of time.
Hey, seeing as you can fly and all,
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle.
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other.
Oh. Interesting. Logistics all carrying a large cache of explosives. Varka can command them to set ambushes using the terrain to strike enemy units that are straight from their group. Interesting. Oh, what the... Wait, what? Oh, this is a whole, like, thing? Return to the Grandmaster's command. Temporary fall under Varka's command. Huh.
it's a wild hunt!
Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics company, scout out the area. Look for terrain we can use to our advantage.
Yes, sir. Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable sites for deploying explosive.
Good. Wait for my signal.
Oh, I can't do anything. Hold on, I need to move to the middle. He's too big.
Logistics company, deploy.
Wait, I'm still Animo. Wait, on Pyro! Yes! I can use him in his full potential!
Traveler, thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. They keep coming from that mist, wave after wave.
How do people... Hold on, I'm curious. I gotta check something. How are people doing the double thing? Okay, so it is his C6. Okay.
Thunder!
Is that the signal to say they're ready?
Shrimp! It's showtime! Fall back! Yes, Grandmaster!
Warrior sweeping in!
Flash! Maria sweeping in! Thunder!
Does that mean I'll go after the destruction? Ow.
Ready? Fire!
I just love playing Varka too much. He's too fun.
The enemy
Like,
has sustained
unreasonably
heavy
fun.
casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again.
Brave knights, on behalf of the Lightkeepers, I thank you for your assistance.
There's no need to be so formal. when it comes to the Abyss, we're all in this together.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search between us and the Knights.
Either way, I was about to go lend them a hand next anyway.
It would be our pleasure, Mr. Varka.
Nice. Command them to reveal targets in the mist.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here and deal with any wild hunt that tries to stage a comeback. Now that they've lost their numerical advantage, they're no...
No. Okay.
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight!
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters.
They've had us penned in so far, but now you're here. Maybe we can try getting to the source, which is hidden in the mist. That way, we should be able to cut off the Wild Hunt's reinforcement.
Oh yeah? Then we'll leave that to you. Hey, everyone hear that? We need to hold the line. Time to give them a taste of the Knights of Favonia's fighting spirit.
Yes, sir.
Flash! Thunder! Shrimp!
Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden in the mist. If we destroy that, the Wild Hunt won't be able to summon any more reinforcements.
Shrimp! Shrimp! Knights of Favonia, charge!
He's so fun. He's by far the
Glad
funnest
that's
character in the entire
finally
game.
over. Use this time to catch your breath and fill me in on everything you've learned.
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing in on our target.
I'll say. We're sure to face fierce resistance from the Wild Hunt, though.
Absolutely. Good to go, Grandmaster.
Much obliged.
Cool.
All right, the target is just up ahead. The hiding in the mist trick again. You all know the drill. The Knights of Favonius will engage the enemy while the Light Keepers dispel the mist.
Yes, sir! Flash!
Light Keepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Shrimp! Shrimp! Time to counterattack! Flash! Thunder!
On me.
Rally to the Grandmaster! Charge!
This wild hunt doesn't know when to give up. Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to us.
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with a wolf spirit.
Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make the Knights of Favonius proud. Either we all march back to Mondstadt together, or no one does. The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have collected them all, Knight of Boreas.
Yeah, and with no corrupted fragments or ambushes along the way. I have to commend your chivalry, Sir Roland.
A true knight does not resort to underhanded tactics. Were this body not a false one created by the Wild Hunt, nor would I countenance those monsters to taint our duel with their presence. If you need a moment to rest, take it. Victory will be mine, regardless of whether the path to it is the one I would wish for.
Save your breath. If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish. Then let us settle our unfinished duel, here and now.
This is what I think it's gonna be.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fights better than these rookies. It's Egbert I'm worried about.
For a moment there, I thought I might never taste the sweet wine of Mondstadt again.
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves.
You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the Grandmaster.
We can't lose our Varka! Please!
I wonder what the plan is.
You're holding back, Knight of Boreas. This duel does no justice to the way of chivalry. I wield the power of a god. Your plan is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of a wolf when the wolf has seen through the lamb's plan?
Ha ha ha! You're on to me already, huh?
Andreas's question, Boreas's answer, the means to bear a soul. I knew it all 500 years ago. Though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only destruction lies at its end. It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your allegiance to the abyss, Knight of Boreas. One day you will understand that the only righteous path for those of true virtue is the path of darkest truths.
For the next part, it's over to you, Outlander who caught the wind. The sword is unbroken. Looks like I'm no longer in reality. This must be a space built from the entangled consciousnesses of Boreas and Roland.
Oh. Very
There's
interesting.
no way back. And all that lies ahead is the wolf's maw. Huh. Guess the only way is through.
Huh.
A Favonius sword. Who left this here?
Roland? That'd be my guess.
Lonely warrior, take me to see him.
Rostam's longing.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Stormwind!
No elements sucks, but yeah, it still works just fine. Still does more than enough damage. I love that his damage is like good, but not overbearing like most characters tend to be. Like I love Flynn's, I just wish he did less damage. But I might be alone in that.
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Oh, they give him special effects. See, though they show up too quick for me to notice. Also, I just realized they gave him the movement speed. My God, he's moving!
The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. Awesome. I also know there's like a glitch you can do with it, but I don't really care about that.
Try to keep up.
Awesome. I love that jump. Someone was talking about like comparing it to Varessa's thing, but I'm like, not every character needs to be stronger than the existing characters. No actual like normal person like actually cares.
No matter the epoch,
Still the same words from before.
the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies!
Holy crap, you did a lot of damage there.
On me.
Maria sweeping in! Stormwind! Stormwind!
stats did they get this dude, by the way? Oh, yeah. 2700 attack. Damn. Wolf's gravestone.
My old friend.
Which is now in the hands of
This
Luke.
is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. Ah! On me.
There's not that much shelter.
Ah! I can't hide from it.
You must deliver it.
Oh, that was literally the whole point.
Your path cannot end here.
You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
I was thinking I would have to use the Varka skill to go through this.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Ah! On me. Is this the heart of the wolf?
Ah, there he is.
Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky. Lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
I don't understand this. This is a puzzle of some kind? I don't understand it. I don't get what I'm trying to. There's something I gotta be knowing from this that I just haven't understood yet.
A knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request...
There we go.
I shall do as you wish. Knight of Boreas.
Huh. You're not quite how I imagined you. You don't seem half as crazed as the memories contained in the wolf spirit.
Not once have I strayed from the righteous path. But when I look at you, I do not see a hero capable of slaying dragons. Just a lost soul who has wandered far too long.
I guess we have that much in common. Neither of us are at our peak.
The Rayhir of Solari's forces have been defeated. And the Roland you see is but an imperfect image cast by the Abyss. I wield the power that Roland did at his peak, but my heart and mind remain frozen in that blood-stained moment. Therefore, I, in my current form, am flawed. A knight cannot bear their own stagnation. After redeeming you from injustice and guiding your surrender to the Abyss, I shall rectify myself and continue to follow the knightly path.
Huh. The world out there can bear no more of your torment. Your obsession, clearly, remains exactly as I had imagined. I suppose there's no chance to make you see the light.
No words can make a knight doubt his convictions, no matter how noble they may sound. Neither of us will sway the other, but you have long known this truth. Otherwise, why would you pin all your hopes on Boreas' single thought? But now the blade that once housed the wolf spirit has been shattered. You no longer have the means to change the situation. And no one will come to your rescue.
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you mean?
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? This is the heart of Andrius, god of the North Wind. Andrius, can you hear me? Wake up! You are the great god of the North Wind. How long will you allow yourself to suffer the domination of the Abyss?
If this is your final gambit, I am most disappointed, Knight of Borea. Grand displays of heartfelt wishes cannot summon miracles.
Return. Return to... This is my choice. Is this the answer that I found at my journey's end?
Andrius, at long last, I have delivered your token back into your heart.
A Knight of Boreas. This is all that a wolf can hope to do for humankind.
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you, Lord of Wolves.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why? Your sword is broken.
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that. But a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
He put it in himself! Now that is a hell of a gambit he did. Dude. I fucking love this man. He's so cool.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
So that was the desperate gamble he took, putting the soul into his own body.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus Boreas will inevitably ravage, devour, and assimilate a mortal heart. As if human and wolf were being forcefully merged into one being.
If a mortal heart is to bear the soul of a god, this is a path that cannot be retraced. Yet, I shall not dissuade a knight from embarking on the quest of his own choosing.
Your heart, your soul, they are collapsing.
You were wondering how a lamb could tame the heart of a wolf. Isn't that right? Here's my answer. You get the wolf to swallow the heart.
The wolf spirit within the sword was merely a decoy. The true thoughts and memories were carried within your heart. To avoid arousing my suspicion, you deliberately allowed Lupus Boreas' soul to assimilate your own, then be devoured by me. But how did you have the strength to fight while bearing such a great burden?
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision, my sacrifice is nothing.
You have a stubborn will, and employed an exceptional strategy. But this is not the way a true knight fights. Your soul is now merged with that of Andreas. Neither Barbados nor the Traveler will be able to anchor your soul from within the ley lines. You have lost, and so have I. Regrettably, I can no longer offer you salvation. May your soul rest in peace with Boreas, lonely warrior.
Haha! Lonely? Sorry to disappoint you, but as much as it sounded like the perfect ending for both of us to return to the ley lines together, the fact is that, unlike the true Roland of the past, I still have fine wine and good friends to get back to. They're looking forward to my triumphant return. I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You've got mail!
Yeah.
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! To Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka. To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind.
Oh, that's cool. I think this is an incredible story.
Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Uncle Varka! Hey, Sir Lancelot!
Sir Lancelot.
The thought thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight.
You sure about that?
The abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
This is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine.
I love this dude. Boreas sweeping edge. It's probably my favorite ultimate voice line in the game. Whoa, cool!
So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone.
Right back at you, Varka.
The north wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
I can't do it right now. This is fun. Oh, we don't have to go again.
On me.
I jump, please? Thank you. I just realized the time.
They can't fall here.
There's an ice cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
That's fun.
I can't fall here. On me.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster!
Dude, they always do that.
Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
This chosen Varka.
Well, I lost my skill, which is annoying.
You can't fall here. On me.
I can't see the timer, by the way.
One final battle.
Once 50, after 55 minutes, a thing appears at the top of the screen that you can't see, but I can, and it covers the timer perfectly.
Walk forward and do not look back.
Definitely one of the coolest characters in the game.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
I need to remember that Varka and Jean aren't actually related.
Grandmaster,
They look so similar,
all
but they aren't
waiting for
related at all. As far as I can remember.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I?
Oh, the Akia Favonia.
I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter on your behalf.
Roland.
I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you.
I'm about to run out of time.
Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead.